Hello everybody and welcome to the Decks of the Weekend, my weekly video where I tell you what happened in the most popular and most played format over the weekend. Let's begin with Pioneer, the most talk format of the around. This week I'm gonna be starting to make Pioneer content on the YouTube channel, so if you love Pioneer, make sure to subscribe and check out my next videos. I'm still new to the format. There's gonna be 2 videos coming out today and tomorrow. So the deck I'm talking about today is Mono Green Ramp that McQueen Sauce, one of the most winning Magic Online player, has won another modern Pioneer Challenge this weekend. This deck is very much talked around. I've listened to the Midweek Metagame podcast, a podcast that I really like, and Harry MTG has been championing this deck. What does the deck do? It's very simple. It's mono green with 4 Nykthos Shrine to Nyx, this busted land that can make up to 10 mana. You can untap it with Kiora, Beckoner's Behemoth, or Nissa, who shakes the world, to make a huge chunk of mana. What do you do with this mana? You have Storm the Festival. Look at the top 5, you put 2 permanents in. You have Cavalier of Thorns, which mills you 5, get more Nykthos. Camille's also Storm the Festival. You have Karn with a very large toolbox in the sideboard to choose from, as well as a Restorative Burst that you get from the first side, which is pretty wild. There's also an infinite combo to do with this deck with 2 Karn, 2 Kiora, 14 mana from Nykthos. You also have the mid-range plan of going turn 1 Elvish Mystic or Llanowar Elf, turn 2 Ogre Troll, turn 3 Cavalier of Thorns, together with, well, not necessarily turn 2, turn 3, but you have Old Wolf with a Haven, Sylvan Carotid, and then you have Oath of Nissa, which was previously banned in Pioneer when Mono Green Nykthos was a very dominant deck in the Pioneer format. Again, it got banned, the Oath of Nissa, and then unbanned. Mono Green Devotion used to play cards like Eugene, Ulamog. Now it's different. Thanks to Storm the Festival, this deck has just different angle of attack, and you don't need infinite mana to go off, but you do have them. You also have Lair of the Hydra, which is super good, as it's, well, a creature land that you can get with Cavalier that you can put your mana onto. Yeah, you have cards like Meteor Golem, Golos, Sky Sovereign. You have Grafdigger's Cage to fight to deal with Nota deck, Tormod's Crypt to fight the Kroxa, but overall, this is a very simple deck. Pioneer is full of them, and the Mono Green definitely goes over the top of a lot of the fair stuff that you see around. Let's now go into Modern, where there's an archetype that won back-to-back challenges. On Saturday and Sunday, the same deck won twice. And it's a deck that I have never showcased on my channel. It's Black-Green Yawgmoth. Yawgmoth Round Physician and its crew of persist creatures got the job done in the hands on Sunday, in the hands of Demonic Tutors, which is a popular streamer that you can find on Twitch. He is definitely one of the most prolific Yawgmoth content creators. Well, again, I never played this deck on the channel. I will for sure do eventually. Your goal is to take a Yawgmoth out either between Eldritch Evolution or Court of Calling. You also have the B plan or just getting Grist on the table. You have a lot of mana dorks in Birds, Ignoble Hierarch, and Wall of Roots. And you have 9 Undying Creature that you can use your Yawgmoth to sacrifice them to gain value. If you have 2 Undying Creature, you get to loop them to basically Yawgmoth bargain, because you sacrifice 1 to remove the Undying Creature to the other and go off, and if you have Giraffe Messenger, you kill the opponent if you are ahead in life of them. The mana base of this deck is interesting, as we play both Yavimaya and Urborg, as well as Twilight Mire, because we need to fix that triple green, triple black deck. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a strong deck. Not like the strongest in my opinion, but again, the results of course prove me wrong, as the deck is definitely capable of going on top of the other decks. I believe the deck struggles against the four-color Yorion deck, the Omnath Yorion, with Solid Shit being pretty nasty way to exile your Yawgmoth. But overall, the deck is good, and I am making a promise that I'll bring it on the channel. If not this week, the next one, but this for sure. It's getting some eyes. And now let's get into a different talk. I'm not gonna feature any of the current arena formats because the new set Streets of New Capenna is coming out this week, so standard is gonna be Revolution. But there's one thing that is also new on arena. That is the format called Explorer. So what is Explorer? Explorer is a format that is basically Pioneer. It's very easy to explain. It's Pioneer, so all the Pioneer legal cards, so it follows the same ban list as Pioneer, but it has only cards that are on Arena. So if you open the Arena client, you get to see that cards like Nixos Shrine to Nyx, they don't exist on Arena, so it's not legal. Cards like Elvish Mystic doesn't exist on Arena, so it's not legal. So let's get to, in order to see what Explorer is, I don't think we should look at Historic, because Historic has cards like Faithless Looting, Archmage's Charm, just way too busted cards. We have to look at Pioneer, and we can take a look at, what is Pioneer, what's legal in Pioneer on Arena about the top deck. All right, let's begin with the Lotus Bloom, Lotus Field combo. And, well, you see a big thing here. Thespian Stage isn't legal. So you don't have any more the combo Thespian Stage coping Lotus Field, as well as Hidden Strings. So this deck maybe doesn't exist in its current form. The next most popular deck is a Control, combination of Thing in the Ice, which doesn't exist on Arena. Days Undoing, the Days Undoing Narset combo, which isn't exactly in this list, but it's very popular. Also, Days Undoing doesn't exist on Arena. Mono Green by McQueen Sauce, the deck that I just showed to you, has, as I told you, Elvish Mystic, Nykthos. Mono Red Aggro, this is almost there. The Frontier, sorry, the Explorer, Mono Green, Mono Red Aggro. Only I don't think we're Rebel. Everything else is on Arena, so this deck could be good there. Naya Winota. Winota's back to be legal in its current form. Not legal in Historic, legal in Explorer. Omnath, Logos of Creation, not legal in Historic, legal in Explorer. Those are decks to feature there. Winota, you only have Elvish Mystic. You don't have Voice of Resurgence, but the deck is there. Winota is powerful. It's strong. You even have, of course, Tollers and Master. You have Agent of Treachery. About the historic decks that we can take a look at. I'm using MTG Goldfish. I'm not like sponsored or anything. I just really like their way to showcase the decks. Is it Phoenix? Well, you don't have... where is it? Faithless Looting. This is a big deal. Faithless Looting is the reason why Phoenix in Modern doesn't exist anymore, because they banned Faithless Looting. You also don't have Dragon's Rage Channeler. Also, of course, a very big deal. In Pioneer, you have Treasure Cruise. You don't have that on Arena. Rakdos Arcanist. What about this deck? I think we're kind of there with this. When you don't have Season Pyromancer and you don't have Luris. But we're there. Totals is on Pioneer and on Arena. You don't have a Noli Heat, but we're almost there. Rakdos Arcanist. He's there. What do we have? Golgari Luris. Well, Luris is not legal in Explorer. You don't have Raven the Squirrel. You don't have where is the land? The powerful land. Correction Tower, which is, by the way, not even legal in Modern, but it's on Historic. So, the Explorer format is a totally new format. I can come here and list cards for a very long time. I just wanted to tell you about this new format, which is going to get, of course, a lot of eyes. And I'm also here to tell you that I'll be playing some Standard, because the Streets of New Capenna Set Championship is coming up soon, and that format is going to be featured on the channel. The Streets of New Capenna Set Championship will also have Historic, which is a format that I don't personally like, don't enjoy. I wish this was a fun occasion to see a new format over Historic for the championship, but unfortunately it will be the same 3 or 4 decks again over and over, but that's okay. That's okay. Competitive Magic isn't necessarily about the formats that you enjoy the most, so it's okay. Alright, that's it for me today. Today in Italy it's a good holiday. It's the liberation or freedom holiday, I don't know how you call it. So we are going out celebrating. The weather is nice. We're gonna do some picnics. So yeah, happy celebration to all my Italian viewers. Happy day and happy week to all my non-Italian viewers. I thank you so much for watching the YouTube channel, the YouTube content. Like, subscribe to the channel, leave a message, whatever you want to support more views. And yeah, Decks of the Weekend every week. Have a good day, everybody.